Hello, 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 and welcome to Psi Divine. It's a midday reading. We'll start off with a collective reading and any other questions after. Just so it's clear. All right. Hey, Maria. How you doing, goddess? Okay. Excellent. Okay, it's super bright. Sorry, I can't help that part. All right. All right, so this may be for a feminine energy. It feels like giving up too much of oneself, realizing it, moving up out of it. A song comes through. I can't think of who the artist is. Who's that? The song is well, what I hear is being sung is "Never give up on a good thing." Then I hear Shaka Khan. Where's my pencil? Through the fire. All right, let's see who's going through this. Messages that are needed. Clarifying the person and the experience. The issue with the others. Test here. So someone is having a different kind of experience right now. And it will be it's like going through something bad. Boosts you into the spiritual, divine self. It feels like somebody who is realizing that they might have been as, ooh, how do you say that? Could be somebody maybe reaching that point where you realize you gave a lot to someone who took a lot, could have taken a lot of energy to deal with this person or put yourself together, back together. whatever it was, the desire of an old relation. I don't even want to give it the full word relationship, because it feels like, at least from my first sensing, it feels like pouring yourself out until there's like almost nothing left. Now I hear Elton John, Candle in the Wind. Okay, that's heavy. So at this time, whoever's going through this, you are being given access to the higher self. You're experiencing it. And you may call it sadness, confusion. You may develop or be in a place where you have trust issues. Some of you are coming out of a relationship where someone was controlling. And now you have some control issues. Some of you are seeing people differently. It's a bit of an umbrella effect. But in the healing, I feel like creation, like you may be creating something. For some of you, this is something physical that you could touch. For others, you're experiencing divinity as in like a god-like moment of reflection where you're looking at yourself. You may be looking at others and reflecting on that. Some of you are getting access to this because you went through some type of suffering. And it's the quiet place where you experience your connection with the all. Some of you have a test to take. Some of you have a test that you have to take, and it's about how you see yourself and the others. If I could simplify that vision for you, it is the difference. It's like looking in a mirror and seeing yourself, but the reflection is you asleep. You might be resting comfortably, you might be kicking the sheets around, whatever. But it's seeing the other one, maybe finding balance in seeing that. And then we come back to healing again. Transforming the self, awareness of the other selves. Some of you are living life a little bit like a loner. Some of you have the gift of gab and you're not making use of it. It's like two messages trying to come through at once, and nothing is louder than the Shaka Khan song, Through the Fire, To the Limit, to the Walls. At least it's not little Johns to the walls and skeet, skeet, skeet. This Shaka Khan version is way better. Some of you have a gift that is this is a weird way to say it. I can't find better words. Sorry. Some of you have a different understanding of suffering than others. You understand sympathy differently. You may, okay, this could be counselor of some type energy. Could be, I don't know, professional listener. I'm out of words here. It is the guide who has the ability to assist the others, the ones who are ready to awaken, the ones who are seeking a light source. Somebody here has the ability to put healing to their words. Ooh. And then my angel guide card comes out. The spirit guide who is in school. You're a healer or teacher. You have trouble in relationships because you might be putting, like, it might be the puppy dog syndrome. Injured puppy dog or the injured snake. Seven, okay, it keeps coming back. Yep. Yeah, we started with it too. Okay. Spirit guide is what I'm going to call whoever this is. Dear guide, you are having a beginner experience in this lifetime. It's you going through a certain type of suffering. And it feels like it feels heavy, new. The word new keeps trying to come through. There's a new and a heavy, but it's not. So what it comes through as is, it's weird to say it, but a neediness malfunction. The soul senses it is needed. Excuse the snoring dog. The soul senses it is needed. And so without pointing it in the right direction, naturally, there will be a malfunction. Whoever this is for, I brought my laser out. And I don't do that. Like, I'm a telescope enthusiast. So use lasers, point at certain stuff. So you have this powerful laser, and when you point it towards idiots or the sleeping ones, you will experience the neediness malfunction. It creates difficulties in relationships. It is the angel guide who, okay. It's the angel guide. Marie, if this is you, I apologize in advance if my words are jacked up or weird. I'm trying to smooth it out. I haven't had enough coffee to be a jerk about it. Sorry. Okay, coming back to one. So, a part of your experience in this lifetime, I feel the desire to do this. Forgive me, y'all already know. I hope y'all know. I'm a naughty girl. Anyways, part of your experience in this lifetime is dealing with the impulsive others, the impulsive self, the lusty, the wants, the laser targeted focus that you'll get from others. They sense it. You may even experience relationships where you might be experiencing, like, I call it the Madonna whore syndrome thing. I think you can look it up too. The guy gets with you, they love you, it's all good, the passion is there, and then at some point a switch flips and you go onto a pedestal. The sex dries out, they see you in a different way. My belief in how that happens, just my belief so far, nothing solid. I think it happens when someone who is gifted from above and a little bit more aware, I think it happens. I think the switch gets flipped when you start asking questions. I don't know what the number of question is. I don't know if it's one question or 10 questions or a repeated question involving yourself with certain energies where you are experiencing or practicing logic and you do something ridiculous and silly like expect logic in return or honesty. When that happens, the switch gets flipped. Just my weird ass belief. That is, those energies grew up in something where they got quizzed. They didn't like being honest, or they dealt with people who didn't feel like they needed to be accountable. So when you say, hey, question, accountability, they go, because you remind them of home. You remind them of home. Now, whoever this is for, part of the lesson is problem solving. Now I understand my sketch. It's fucked up. Sorry for the drawing. So, kind of looks like the woman's lower half. Yeah, triangle. The great triangle. And so there's giving till there's nothing left, or almost, because we haven't run off the paper. It's giving till you reach a point of burnout, and then making your way out. Now, if you notice, it's almost, the triangle happens more than once. So there may be the release and the return of the ding-dong energy, aka furniture. So there's a lesson for you. I ain't talking about the others now. The lesson for you, or the work for you in the test, is problem solving for yourself, as you must enrich somebody else or some others. I think it's others with this type of data. The problem solving is a part of breaking the old behavior, or the distorted behavior is what I just heard, the distorted behavior. Thinking it's one way when it's not. Allowing thoughts and beliefs to carry on, even if it's not true. Logic. What's coming? What's coming? Yeah, I felt okay. Side test coming for whoever this is for. Ooh. Feels like fund protection. Some of you need to be focused on your money. You may have somebody coming who can affect that. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. What I just heard is some of you, whoever this is for, you're going to get an opportunity. It's a test. It's an opportunity to waste your money, is what I just heard. You're going to get an opportunity to waste your money. I don't, okay. Wow. This could have to do with another feminine energy or someone who acts like a bitch. This could be somebody dangling from your bra straps. And then we get the Five of Pentacles, the Lord of Material Trouble. Yeah. Okay. And then the Emperor. Oh, fun. Some of you aren't. Wow, okay. So in this deck, the Emperor is the son of the morning. Take that data as necessary. I felt like I needed to say that. I feel like I also need to show the card. Okay. That was in reverse for whoever needed that data. Somebody wanted it? Okay. It feels like saying no is going to reveal some things. Feels like the energy of a user returning. Or you just dealt with this, but I feel like this is a pop-up test. Like, surprise, motherfucker. This is someone who used to be able to say things and get actions from you. But justice is here. This is balance as far as I'm concerned. It's using your chaotic self and using the grace, the heart, the compassion, the loving self to say no. If you choose. Saying no, though, creates, be aware, though, just saying no is like the, what would be the word? I hear launch sequence, initiation sequence. I feel like NASA rockets, SpaceX rockets taking off where it first starts and you see all the smoke and the gas and the fire And then the rocket lifts up off the ground. A little bit like in the tower. A bit of a foundational blast off. Now I'm hearing, what do you mean you won't help me? Anything else? Lord of the root of, okay, Lord of the root of the power of fire, and then Lord of the gates of matter, the devil. Isn't that special? Yeah, this is, feels like someone who has passion for you, whoever this is for. But there's an addiction there. The addiction could be behavioral, doesn't have to be drugs. It's someone who likes or believes that they stir a fire within you. Someone who thinks that they can get it and go, run off, do what they want. They feel like you'll be waiting. You're always there. Ooh, gosh. I hear this is a group, I think the title, I think the name is Evanescence. I hear the chorus of a song. My God, my tourniquet. Ooh. Somebody is operating on the wrong side of their God mind. Pure, selfish, egotistical. Jeez. The test involves somebody who is a player, a dog, whatever you want to call it. You know better. The user, the childish one, the me. And assuming that everybody else is singing the same tune. This person 100% believes they can come in and out of your space, your life. Is it somebody's pimp? It feels like somebody who knows how to burn you is what I get. Like, there's definitely some sexual issues with this person, or they have had a lot of sexual partners and they believe that everyone is the same, and maybe, okay, it just really feels like the worst level of player energy. Like the player that knows how to get into your head. Like, like he's a part-time hypnotist. How big is this wang? What is this? Does it also wash dishes? Does it at least do its own laundry? What is this? This is too much. Whoever this is, they don't have a reason to change, just to be fair. It's so many offers. Okay, both of you have options, whoever this is. But this other person has options that they have no respect for. And in their mind, the chase, the amount of text messages or whatever the exchanges that they can show to others is proof of their gain. I want to throw bricks at whoever this is. I don't like this. Now I feel like a mother energy. Could be me. Could be my own. But as I'm reading this, it's just like, why? No. How about no? Okay, you've had an experience here, but this is not for you. If there's a lesson for shizzle, for all involved with this individual, this person is a walking lesson in how to give until there's nothing left but smoke and dust. Empty. This person knows how to get you to empty yourself, whatever that means. So the Chariot is here, but it's a choice. Fair enough, you got to choose. I mean, this is a hell of a pop-up test. Whoever's going through this, or whoever, I'm going to hope this is a guide who's helping a friend through this, and now you're doing your thing on your path. Maybe this is the pop-up that you have to assist with so you get another look at it, your shit, or the potential for the, in bullshit from a different angle. Sometimes it's good to look at the bullshit from a different angle, especially when the angle isn't in your direction. That. And when you can catch it and learn from the experiences of the others, that's good. So if you have to help someone through this, stay strong for your friend. Don't be pushy. You have to help people awaken, and you don't help people awaken by stabbing them in the head with the idea. The Ace of Swords is the Lord of the root of the powers of air. So it's understanding that perhaps this person has already suffered a communication like breakdown elsewhere. So maybe it is an opportunity to be mindful of the words coming out of your mouth, guides. It's an opportunity to be of light instead of being of opinion. Or being sour is what I heard. Right. Temperance. So it's balancing that chaotic self and your grace. And helping someone come out of a cycle, 8 of Cups. Helping someone get a hold of what they've been holding on to and look at it. Make different decisions. Wow, 3 of Swords, Lord of Sorrow. Some of you, I hope nobody's going through this. Some of you are just going to get an opportunity to help somebody work their way through an ending death here in reverse. Help somebody work their way through it, choose it, be okay with it. Oh, wow. Ending a cycle. Maybe somebody's going through this and ending a cycle. Hopefully someone's helping someone else do it. You see me trying to add on some extra nice shit there. So for the guide who's going through this, words that you can use and remember. Words you can make use of that take away from a little bit of the bone cracking, skull cracking is what I heard. Words that maybe don't have to be so violent or suggestive. Okay. cleaner thought vocabulary for the guides experiencing this data at this time. Clarifying, it's a test. Clarifying to whoever or to self that certain people in one's environment, certain people don't desire to see the higher self in others. They don't know how to access the higher self within themselves. So how on earth could they want elevation for anyone else? Some of you will be helping a friend get through a relationship that involved jealousy or bad behavior in a partner. So you'll be helping someone become more aware of self. Some of you will be helping someone recuperate tangible things that were lost. Okay. Some of you either are going through this, or if you have a friend, someone around going through this, you'll be needing to help someone through boredom. If you're going through this on your own, you're bored. Find something to do to get your thoughts out of untrustworthy individuals. Being comfortable with self. No longer chasing the wang. Some of you will be helping someone come away from or emotionally get through, again, an aggressive, dangerous relationship. Helping someone be comfortable with change may be helping someone sleep. It could be conversation and a shoulder to cry on, all the way up to sleep on my couch. Some of you will be of service in a physical way to someone who will also be experiencing an awakening. They may not be experiencing it right at that moment because they got other shit going on, but your assistance aids them on the path towards that, towards where you already are. Some of you, because of helping someone else, that is your next step. It's the beginning of the next season or version of self, the 2.0, 10.0, whatever the number is you enjoy, 9.0. It is the version of self that is absent of ego. Getting more comfortable with the others as opposed to maybe pulling back or emotional, holding on to conflict. Because you are of service to another, it's the next step, it's the higher self. Some of you get a new start. Clarify. Some of you need to take a break for safety. I'm just going to say it. Be careful driving. Just be mindful of idiots on the road. I don't see necessarily an accident, but I do see sudden, like, hey, could be a braking or having to get out of somebody's way. Could be paying attention to their phone, whatever. Your awareness of such is your gift. Not by accident. Your awareness of the situation, not by accident. You're going to sense it. You'll know when to. You're just going to know. When that happens, you're going to be aware of your oneness with the all. Kudos. Some of you are going to experience excuse me. Some of you are getting a break or are pushing back on like interacting with others because you recognize your destructive temper. Some of you are taking a break from somebody who has a destructive temper. And you're doing it because it's the end. And you're done. And you realize fucking with this person, whoever that is like, you're not attracted to it. You're not with it anymore. You realize how much it's cost you. You realize you're on the wrong path. You realize this person's damages or their bad luck is your own. Some of you realize your own puppy dog syndrome issues and maybe taking the dog back to the pound, or I don't know, you may be out here looking at the front door. Some of y'all are going to wait until you have to do. Some of you aren't going to move out of a fucked up situation. You know it's over. Some of you are going to wait until you're moving because of high level emotions. Like a blowout argument. That's when it ends. You could have just like, hold on. Clarifying this event. Feels like somebody who ought to know better. I'm just going to give a wild example that just popped into my head. It's like having a partner or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever the fuck you call it. Being in a relationship or having somebody who expects you to share something financial. It's like a message of needing something. But this is somebody who has caused issue before. Somebody who's put you into your feelings on some bullshit before. It's like the message. It's like a quick incoming, shitty, sneaky. It's like somebody just a little too fucking bold trying to get into your pocketbook. Get something tangible, something of value from you. And they expect, this is the same shit again, okay? That was the first part of the reading. It's coming back. All right. This is the entitled motherfucker who devil's at the bottom of the fucking deck. God damn. It's like, okay, I guess if that's what it takes to make you move into the next, get off. Some of you may have a partner who is vengeful. I feel revenge energy. Narrow-minded, short-sighted. It's like if I just imaged, okay, so I see somebody like asking for money, right? And you're like, I don't have it, but they know you got it. So instead of just like doing what's right and going out and doing whatever they need to do or getting a job or whatever, instead of doing that, they go into a room and start doing fucked up shit to destroy things. Just being shitty or like accidentally breaking things or kicking things over. Just being petty as fuck. And being petty as fuck to someone who loved, nurtured. I keep seeing somebody writing on the walls like, oh, that would drive me nuts. I don't even like it when my dog walks too close to the wall, let alone I see somebody writing on a wall. Alternatively, let me try to clean that up. That's horrible. Someone could be seeing the writing on the wall. How about that? Sounds nicer. Guides, I'm over this data. Good luck, angel guides. May the force be with you. Not the kind of force that requires calling the police or anything, but logic. Logical. Okay, they came back twice. Okay. Somebody, instead of arguing, needs to outthink the person you're dealing with. So you have to outthink. Because somebody is just being like this, but they're not as smart as they think they are. And you have to outthink a low vibrational ego. Okay, good luck with that. You'll be successful. Okay. Okay. Whoever needed that data, I hope it was helpful. All right. Hello, Demetra. I see I'm looking at you guys' questions. So I don't know who's still here. Who's still here? Len, are you still here? Okay, Demetra types faster. His future actions. Len Williams, please work on your question for me. Hold your question for a second, Len. I'm going to try to keep Demetra's question fast. Ew, it's weird. Your person may be looking at freedom, making things right for themselves. Your person may be busy working or experiencing the world. Where's my yes or no? Is Constantinos returning? Person's not making any actions towards you at this time for some reason. They're in their head about something that happened between the two of you or something they're going through individually. Somebody's having relationship issues, whether it's you or them. It's a new romance. Kind of new romance. See the Princess of Cup and the sperm whale as someone giving a lot of themselves. So are you saying are you and your person watching right now? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't understand how you're writing that. Oh, okay. Demetra, don't lose yourself in this waiting for this person. Because you're missing out on your divinity. That came out in reverse to me. So waiting for this person too much makes you forget to love yourself more. I know you do, but something you're skipping over, like, I don't know who this person is to you or how dedicated you are to them. I see you desiring this union, but it's expensive. Because on one side there's no movement, and then on the other side is the loss of your higher self. So I'm not telling you what to do at all. But you have choices, you have options. That's a blank card. You have options, because right now whatever this is not what you need, deserve, and whatever your weight. And I'm not saying move on to other people. I'm not saying that either, but there's something in the essence of this person you need to let go of. This may be someone you are waiting for and willing to give too much of yourself to, even if they did show up. So it's like divine intervention now. Doesn't mean you won't call in another energy like this. Someone who's thirsty or expects you to be thirsty and giving of way too much of yourself. This can be somebody just can be inviting in those who just want happiness for themselves and may make you an afterthought. Oh. So I get the great one of the night of time. Then the lovers in reverse, children of the voice divine. The priestess of the silver star and the high priestess. I'm just going to say you ought to know better. You ought to know better than to be sitting around looking for... Don't wait. Don't wait for too long, okay? I'll just let you look at the cards. In the lovers, in a lot of other decks, you'd see an offer or exchange or a choice being a part of the design of the card. Here, the lovers is a chain. The lover is chained to a snake. Someone's trying to free themselves or help to free one from something that may not be the best thing, right? So we can be chained to ideas that affect the world, the universe, the way you see everything and everyone. Maybe you're waiting to find out about someone, so instead of going out and meeting the love of your life, you stay in the house all day looking at tarot card readings, wondering if this person's going to come back. So I'll show you the universe. The high priestess. Your universe was coming out in reverse, but the high priestess is upright. So the lesson you're getting at this time, or you could be getting, is whoever this is ain't worth the universe. Especially if you're wondering. So maybe you got to get to this. You do have a choice, though. You can choose relationships over experiencing your higher self. You can totally do that. I think you know how that could work out, though. Don't miss this journey. Because you may have been, you might have gone through that old data once or twice already. I'm just saying. I don't know. And you certainly don't want to go through that for the rest of your life, wondering. The person that is there for you, the one who deserves to even be standing in the same room with you, talking about being friends with you or loving you or sharing a cup of water, whatever it is, you need to be able to see them properly for who they are. You deserve justice, balance. So you have to be in balance for that too, correct? Now in the universe card, I like this card. In my opinion, this is all energy, different forms of energy. We get the air, we get some water, we get some dark waters, get all and then these holes where we have all this different output to the others. Some of it we hide ourselves. Some of it we're really loud and it's coming from our centers. Some of it's the lower half, the dark, fuzzy self. And you're going to attract that element in others. It's a part of everything. It's the knowing. It's all that there is, all the data. And you do have it. So sitting around waiting on someone to complete you, wondering what they're doing, is a waste of your time, is what I'm saying. So let's stop that. That is bad focus for you. And it is a chain. The card is Children of the Voice Divine. Not really promoting self. It's promoting you, though, and you know better. The inner child in you knows better. I mean, if you can't see yourself being chained to a snake of an idea, because you don't know all about this person, It's that snaky idea that wraps itself around you. Want. It's want. At the bottom of the deck is the blasted tower. You have choices. And you have choices to break cycles. See the devil up there? 7 of Wands. You have options to break cycles. But you got to be secure with yourself for that. So, yeah. Unbreak your own heart is what I heard. You're welcome, Demetra. Just think of it like this, Demetra. When they leave you wondering, it's because fate has decided they should be wandering away. It's an opportunity to recognize your higher self in that quiet place. And any level of rejection is God's redirection, as far as I see it. That wasn't for you, and you should be grateful that it's not in your space. The person you're thinking of might be a whole jerk. It ain't for you. And be grateful. Something you don't know about that person. Hello, Lynn. Hello, Brianna. I see you, Lena. Lena, you're asking that question one too many times. Bad focus, woman. But I'll do a card for you. For Lena. Does Lena's husband desire reconciliation with Lena? Does Lena's partner desire renewal of their relationship? So I get yes, but it comes out almost in reverse. So it's a yes, but there's a laziness to it. It's moving very slow. Turtle action. And then this card comes up, which I think is more important than the action. Why do you care? That's for you. Why do you care? There's something in what you desire that is going unchecked. Could be your emotional place. Because the answer should be no at this time, right? You want this person, but you're having an unhealthy fixed focus on what's going on. It's causing a lot of static energy, like where the body is like putting out energy towards a situation but not moving. Neither of you. Like you're on your, oh God, I gotta get out of this data. Ooh. Lena? Lady balls. I'm not the reader for you, honey. Grow a fucking spine. Woo, sorry, guys. Listen, let me break something down. I'm a dominant person. So a part of the work here is for me to not be as bitchy and cunty. Lena, you too good for whatever energy you're focused on. I get the vibration that you maybe come from someplace or have family that raised you in a way where you think relationships work a certain way. But those ideas are on paper. They are not realistic. That's not how the life works. Your data is coming through very like unhealthy. I want you to take some time out for yourself. You're giving too much energy and focus to this person. You haven't even taken time to heal yourself from whatever data you're coming out of. Wanting this person is emptying you out. And I'm upset because you're giving me shell energy. And I don't like it because you're not a shell. You're a person who's forgotten your fucking value. And you're giving your value to somebody else who has forgotten. It's like, they know their value. They know they can. You're attracting energies that can run in and out of your space. It's emptying you out. I don't like shell energy. I want you to fix that. So the love you would be so willing to give to this person, what the fuck is wrong with giving it to you? Why is that person better than you, the love? Like, why is giving your love over there better than giving the love to you? Like, what is that? I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like it. It's very upsetting. Okay. Sorry, guys. Let's let 6 clear the energy from the room, please.
Yeah, boy.
Thank you. Anything else?
I hear no man, but that thing. It scares me.
One more, please.
Is it possible to learn this power?
Okay. Brianna. Brianna, I've been trying to tap dance this whole fucking time. I don't want to say horrible things. I hear that fucks with the algorithm, and then they start hiding your channel, so I'm trying to keep it clean. It's tough. I have a potty mouth beyond anything you guys have heard. Moose. I really try to hold it in a lot of. It's draining. It's really like I'm slumped over, like not being able to punch at the screen is it's draining. Okay. Okay. Hi, everybody. You're welcome, Lena. You forget your goddess position. It's on a stage, not on the floor. It's on a platform. It's on a cloud, not on the floor. That's what I'm saying. Anyways. I gotta tell you, message. Be careful of what fabric softener you buy. Okay. I'm trying new fabric softener. It's itchy. It's weird. I think I'm allergic. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Mouse. Okay. All right. Let's move on to another question. Do I see any money or love coming soon? One or the other, huh? Okay. Yes. The answer is yes. Money or love? Those are wide. A check. Some type of check that comes as in a cycle or at a certain time. Clarify. I get the amount hasn't gone up or something. Oh, you hear moose. Still no taxes. Okay, let's see. How about this? Focus on your question, Libra love. Stop typing shit in the chat. Is love or money? Those are just a little different. Unless love and okay, never mind. Dirty joke kept to self. Libra love, focus on your question and type okay in the chat when you're ready. Whoa. Something is getting stalled and expected, at least for this week. That's all I asked about for 7 days. Something is said. It's said that it is stalling. There's a stall out or avoiding of a payment. There's some type of connection that needs to be clarified or reestablished. The word I just got was verification. Money in progress. But it's like there's something else that still needs to be said, or like a half-truth. The first card that flew out was connections, though. So I don't know if there's something that still needs to be connected, or... It feels like the energy of fill out this part or fill out that part. Check this box for that, or... we need to make sure something. Something like, okay, here's another hoop to jump while we stall it out. When what's really happening is some type of avoidance. Like to avoid confusion. Do ... We need this. ... Weird. Sorry. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Payment in 2 weeks. Two weeks, I see a yes, money, change. But then after that, there's another test. So be careful how you spend whatever money's coming in. Somebody wants you to do something that is, or you want to do something. Somebody has a wish. involving money. And the wish, it would impact or affect more than one. It could be some type of expense that has other expenses behind it that you may not see if you choose to engage. Could be assisting another feels like a feminine energy has a wish for money or your money because it's a test. So it's like oh wow, I don't know who sings this song. It's a really old one. It comes from the movie Dirty Dancing. Do you love me? Do you love me now that I can dance? Now I want to go watch Patrick Swayze with his shirt off. Well, that sucks. Let's all move on from this data. I'm sorry. You know. Okay. Well, let's move on to the next question, shall we? Before I drift off into men covered in olive oil. Moving on. Six, do you have any data for Libra love also?
Execute Order 66.
Execute Order 66. I never heard that one before. Execute Order 66. There's healing, cooperation. Alternatively, could be conflict and confusion. An experience. It's divine vision. It's the divine vision over or knowing the knowing. It could be like having a psychic awareness about others. The others. Intuition. Brain power. Anything else, Six?
That's a lot of damage.
Could be used to protect yourself. A lot of financial damage with not one of that. Yes. Anything else?
You weren't supposed to do that.
Okay, well, somebody has a plan and you're not supposed to behave that way. You like Dirty Dancing? I'm sorry, Libra. If now I've put Patrick Swayze on the brain, I apologize. It was there. I shared it. Sorry about that. Your ex wants money for furniture. Okay, so may the force be with you. Hey, don't you have a sudden bill that suddenly came up? Light bill was so much higher than expected. Rent check didn't go through? Late fees? Wow. Maybe school loans and they just took it right out of your bank account? I don't know, none of my business. Okay. Dewstone, are you on the right path? What's coming that you need to know? Yeah, let's not do like your whole life in one reading like that. Can we get it down to one question, Dewstone? Brianna, I see what you wrote. You're welcome, Libra. You received it, you said no. Yeah, that probably hurt. I have to sneeze. The trees are blowing so much. I'm trying not to. Is there any way to know more about your spirit guides? All right, Brianna the Dewstone. Spirit guides. Something you're dragging out or taking a long time to do. Could be connecting with your gifts or sharpening them, working on them. There is something that is moving along slowly. Could be life in general. Feeling trapped. Stressing and might be on the wrong path. Experiencing or expressing or realizing your freedom from laziness is here. Sorry, I ran out of really nice things to say here. So you have a cycle of intention going on. Maybe you're not moving your ass or something. I don't know. This could be hobby energy or creative distraction energy going unmissed, going missed. You're passing it. There's some gift, skill set that you have. And on opposite sides of your gift is someone in need of direction, the unknown, the hidden, feeling trapped. Someone worrying about whether they're on the wrong path or not. Someone loses their spirituality in questioning spirituality. That's loose. So you get a karmic block, a karma block, where there isn't much to experience, isn't much to learn. You're not, making those steady uphill gains. You kind of like, this. The word that comes through is flatline. That is divine boredom, my dear. Something you're supposed to be doing. What you're supposed to be doing. Brianna. I would call this mental masturbation. I would call this mental masturbation. You're not really seeking anything out. You're not doing anything. Just jerking off with your time. So I don't know why. But the card of spirituality is here, my dear. So there's other elements of your higher self. You could be psychic. Could be into some other art. Something you're not doing right now. Your guys will want you to be sharpening your sword on that. Big brains. Big brains, not using them. I don't think I need to be talking sweet and lovely to you because this is the genius who's watching cartoons as far as I see it. You're like sitting on the couch watching cartoons, picking your nose and trying to figure out where to wipe the boogers. I don't fucking know. But look. So the card of divine boredom is here. Idle hands are the devil's workshop. You're missing your sacred knowledge. You should be working on that with your free time. But you don't have any plans right now. So there's a little bit of an absence of logic as you enjoy the comforts of being an earth being. Giving in to nothingness. Sorry if I was mean about that, but your brain does process different. Like, never mind. It's like talking to like a genius artist. And again, they're just sitting there like finger up their nose like, what? What'd you say about saving the planet? Why am I giving you a reading? Let's all move on, Dotto. What are you doing? Anyways. First, anything to know about a spirit guide, my dear, is you all have an art. You are the spirit guide. You are the spirit guide. So unless you want to go ask about your neighbor, like, why am I telling you about you? Use your brain. Where's your art? What's your favorite thing to do? If you were on Gilligan's Island and you could only take one creative thing to do onto the island, where you'd never interact with humanity, I mean, you'd have all the luxuries of the human world, but you could only have one creative thing to do. Everybody, what would that be? Gilligan's Island, one creative thing to do. What would it be? Anything, one thing. And don't say build helicopters. What would you do? Creativity. I would want to make radios so I could at least listen to the other world. So, some type of radio gadgets, signals, frequency things. Okay. Find some kind of way to paint. So, hey, when you're listening to YouTube, you can literally turn your back and be doing something artistic at the same time. You shouldn't let these moments or the nothingness moments go by without contributing to your art, your grace. It's your gift from up there. And since there may be something from past lives. You might have been a great artist or a great writer in another lifetime. So that's in you. And if you start letting it out, it'll be easy. A little weird at first, but it'll be natural. You'll feel it. It's natural. So, you're having divine boredom, and this is a great opportunity to learn more about yourself as a spirit guide. You'll be helpful to others. But not if you're being bored and doing nothing, is all I'm saying. Okay. I think that's... Did everybody get a question answered? Are we good? Oh, Brianna, I saw what you wrote. Nah, bitch, you crazy. You crazy. Something wrong with you. That ain't normal. Not at all. You hear voices in your head? They be calling your name out? Is it your voice or anyone else's voice? Nah, bitch, you crazy. That ain't... Nope. I don't want nobody over here on this channel talking about they hear voices in their head. That's somebody else's voice. Do they tell you to do things? That's different. I hear voices too, but it's my voice. We got to be clear about that. It's my voice. I don't hear somebody else. I don't even want you to go down that path. No, bitch, you crazy. It's your voice. That, yes, then that is fine. Can I do you? Did you write, can you do me? This isn't that type of chat, Two Stone. This is why I don't invite the 130,000 plus followers I have on Twitter over here to this chat. I don't want to see questions like that. Can you do me next? What? No. Brianna, you're okay. As long as it's your voice, dear. Yes, that is your conscience communicating with you. And you may answer, just not in public or out loud. And don't argue with it. They're just considerations from the self. And are you connected? Are you psychic? Yes. Are you ignoring your gifts? I just said that. I literally just said that. A part of connecting to your other gifts is art. If you look on my community page, I don't know if I put my music channel up there, but I have an account on SoundCloud. I make music. I do Cirque du Soleil performance art for exercise. I literally have a lyra hoop hanging in my dining room where people would be eating, but I said, nah, fuck that. It's more important for me to exercise. So I put a lyra hoop. Greatest thing I could have ever done. Great exercise equipment. Very cheap. So there's something artistic that you do that will help you connect to the inner gooey shit inside of you that you can easily wrongly attach to others and waste time. It's not wrong to experience people, but a lot of them are a waste of fucking time. I don't have anything to do with that part. So getting connected to your art will help you connect to your gifts. I think that's so essential. I think in the absence of connecting to a higher gift, something that you enjoy doing, something that, like I said, on the island, what would you do? If you had one thing. Now, I have a couple of things, but my mind is busy, and it can easily drift onto shit that wastes time. So when I feel myself drifting, I go do what I call yoga, swinging from the ceiling. Weird shit. I make jewelry. I should do a couple of lives in the other room when I'm making jewelry. But I do a lot of weird shit. And it's about the connection where you can be completely quiet, focused, enjoying it, not dealing with the chaos and calamity and tomfoolery of the others. dealing with the sleepwalkers is intense. It's very heavy. And you feel it more so than the others because they're asleep. You're becoming more aware of the gooey shit. You want to resolve it. Look at how many other people around you don't want to resolve it, ain't moving to resolve it, will not resolve it in this lifetime, will die without ever knowing they could have resolved it. You're on a different journey. So in that is your gift. Hey, listen, no, you can't swing. It doesn't mean you can't do exercises. Doesn't mean you can't, go for a nice walk, get some air. Experience the art that you'll be experiencing and that peaceful place you'll be experiencing. Your baby gets that benefit too. Let's just see. Well, so the question in my head was, will you be experiencing your psychic gifts in this lifetime? And the 0 is going within. It's also the number of in utero. I don't like to do baby readings at all, but it requires a special kind of focus, and you have that. So a lot of the work for you in this lifetime is discernment. Who to ignore, who to deny, who to say yes to in your space in life. That is crucial. As you connect to your psychic gifts, your child is also. Okay, your child comes in with fresh skills and abilities. Yours have been tainted by the earth world. Okay, so if you desire this, desire it for your child too, which means healthy environment. That is essential. So if motherfuckers don't belong in your space, your soul knows it, your child knows it, you know they gotta go. Every time you let bullshit into your space or shift your focus onto the passerbys, you will harm the gift of you and your child. You'll harm the gift. And because your brain is different, you have to teach your child how to have better focus, higher thoughts of self. Getting lost in the atmospheric pressure of this world is tough for the angel guide because you're trying to blend in with the others who are fucking asleep. So you have to know that part. And the first training is the silence, the comfort with yourself, the art, the blessing, the gift. And you're going to have to nurture that in yourself and your kid. Which means knowing the difference between, men or relationships, because all those things that are incoming now take away from the child, take away from self. You'll be giving to a third party who might be whole ass fucking asleep. So you really do have to, like security guard, and not basic security guard, like running down the beach with armed assault rifle type control over your environment. Because it's your gift. God's grace. God's gift if you believe. I say source energy. It is the data of all that is. There's a universe inside your body. So to decide you want to be God in this realm, you must adjust accordingly. Doesn't mean you can't have fun with the others. Doesn't mean you can't entertain the sleepwalking energy. But it must be treated for what it is. It must be what it is and nothing more. Furniture is furniture. Gotta know the difference. Are you on the right path? Do you feel like it? Are you on the right path? Do you? Okay, Dewstone. Dewstone wants to know if he's on the right. Are you going in the right direction? The answer is yes, it involves money or growth in something. At the bottom, though, I see you having to say no coming soon. Something involving a group, or it could be work, could be the others. Like pulling your energy out of a group situation for better health. Could be a love situation with options. And it's something you're going to be overthinking. Did you do the right thing? Yeah. I get the energy of somebody sliding out of an agreement or an expectation. You have an emotional choice that's coming up soon. Emotional in the sense like doing the wrong thing because you might be damn lonely. Be careful of decisions you make because you're horny. Sorry. Be picky at this time. You may be feel like there may be an opportunity for some bang, 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 bang. Your guides want you to be picky and selective. Clarify. You may be manifesting what you want, what for better or for worse. Whatever, if there's someone new coming your way or you're dealing with someone new, be mindful of communications, feelings. What words keep coming to me, I keep trying to resolve right now is next in line. Yeah, be careful of the choices you're making, because your ass is bored. Yeah, be careful, Dewstone. You might be looking or taking focus coming very soon in someone who's going to put you on a bad gamble path because of entertaining the lower self. This situation can either be really exciting or, look, bro, all I can tell you is bad gamble twice. Clarify the event. Killer lesson. Some type of thievery. Okay, clarify. Could be a waste of time. Could be a journey going to something that doesn't pan out. Waste of time can be somebody who turns their back or you do. Can be a ghosting situation. You can be pointing your energy towards somebody who has options that they don't want anyway. Alternatively, if there's none of those, your ass is going to get used. I was trying to see what was coming up to that. There's the Lovers. Okay. Somebody just wants you for money, gains. I mean, listen, fair exchange, no robbery, right? But just don't put your feelings in it. This can be somebody who sees value somewhere, or you have a choice to spend or to not spend, is all I can say about that. It's deciding whether to enrich someone. Will you feel you've gotten fair market value of the situation when it is over? I don't believe so. I believe that it'll be a bit of a setback. I don't know if this is pussy or finance. This is none of my business, but it sounds like both. Somebody is greedy, somebody is lonely. Oh, and then the devil takes over. I don't know why Horton hears a who. I don't know what that is. Horton hears a who. It doesn't even make sense. I don't know what that is. Moving on. Be careful who you make offers to. Negotiations go bad, or somebody's being cheap. Negotiations. It's been a year. I don't think this is, no. No, dear, I think this is you making decisions. I don't think this is, I was not reading the energy of somebody coming in. I was reading your energy. I see you making some emotional choices here. Soon, be mindful of that. You should be picky instead of, you know, you have a choice coming up soon to enjoy yourself or not. You may be looking into, you may be feeling interested in the others. But the unlucky path is here twice. And the unlucky path is here twice because of entertaining the lower desires of self. You may be talking about planning something, going out with someone, a planned arrangement of some sort. But there's a loss of luck in it. It's the wrong path. And it comes with a lesson. You say is it a friend or an ex? How would I call? Okay. I don't know how to answer that with these, but let's try a yes or a no. Let's see what happens. Is this person new? Is this person new to Houston? Okay, clarify that shit. I got yes and cheating. It's someone you know. Damn. Looky here, my dear. So I get yes, cheating, and yes to lust. That is a lesson, waste of time, I would say. Ooh-wee. So it's double the bad luck, karma lesson. It's like, okay, the power and the passion come out of it too. There's like some type of power play or power opportunity. Clarify cheating. Okay, we got the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody very egotistical. This could be at work or maybe somebody who works around you. I feel like this is somebody you've already made a decision about. Like, do you like this person? You've already decided that they're okay. Four is here twice. Like, whoever this is, it's a temptation. It's a temptation. You are going, okay, well, I'm not... Yo, gangster about to get tested. I'm not putting no dates on this. Just be aware it's coming next. You have all the data on this person. So there may be a feeling of safety or okay with it. I mean, you've already, you have all the data here. So the choice is the choice. Yep. And here comes that offer of illusions. It's like somebody trying to sell you some water. The feeling I got, because this was in reverse, it feels like somebody trying to sell you water, right? But you're in a fucking pool. You're laying next to it. You like suntanning on the pool, and they're like, "What's some? It's what?" You're like, "That's not even drinking water. It's chlorinated water." You already have all the data. So any promises or suggestions of what it is and what it ain't, at least in your mind, you already have the answers to this. This person sees the value in you. It feels like this person has options, but they may not have matured through whatever options they've experienced. So there feels like a reliability, again, safety in fucking with you. Yeah, I get the card of don't test me. So this person is coming back to... This could be just as simple as a phone call and exchange. Let me clarify. That. Duh. How much you know? Sorry, guys. I always do this. Okay. Let's clarify the means of contact. Yeah, this is somebody that there was an ending with. There's a perception of blockage between the two of you, but clarify the talk. So there will be some type of conversation. And it'll be testing to see if it's safe to make a move in your direction. I get the feeling of a dirty contact. I don't know. Okay, clarify. I don't know what vicinity, or is it possible for this person to, or do they pass your home or live in your neighborhood, or maybe they have someone, oh, okay. So it could be happening now. There's a third party or other person, or there's a hallway tunnel of information about you. This could be coming from a friend of yours to another friend of a friend. This person can be being an alter ego towards you on the internet. My dog snoring is upsetting. Okay. So they may be sending someone else to dig or be curious. Oh, Lord. So whoever this is, they're making decisions based on what they're hearing. Based on what they're hearing you said and how you thinking and how you feeling and acting. Lord. Again, no maturity. No fucking maturity. Can't come talk to you about it, even though you actually can, speak and hear. I don't know. I mean, like, that's not broken, is it? Like, you could type all kind of magical stuff, but instead, communication malfunction is what they know. It's weird. This person is the middle person being honest. So whoever's in the middle is telling half of the data. Like they're being honest about some actions that you're doing, what life is moving like for you. But there is it's a lot of suggesting to not fuck with you. It's a lot of no. I don't know if you're saying no, you won't fuck with them ever again. But a part of the message is no. And I think that's what the middle person is saying. Like, there's don't do it, or does the middle person have interest in do stuff? What? Does the person, I'm going to ask again because I got yes. Let's put these away. I'm going to hard shuffle. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Does the person between Dewstone and the ex have personal interest in Dewstone? Okay. So there's just the connection. But they are infusing their own opinions. Somebody, the person in the middle gains something being in the middle or keeping y'all distant or playing go-between. I don't know what the gain is. Can be divine intervention because that's here. And it can be the person in the middle playing God. Playing God by putting their opinion in on it, half the data. You might say something like, I'll never talk to that person again. I'll never talk to my ex again unless he apologizes for the shit he did to me. And this person is just like, she said she'll never talk to you again. She said, fuck you. It's half the truth. It's not. You left out some stuff that would have created a different response. And it's the quality assurance type of connection. It's someone who should otherwise be trusted to give exact or fair data, but they have motives. They have motives. Moose! Shh. They have motives, whatever they are. Not revealed 100%. Half truth. And blocking someone's actions. No actions, but for a reason, because there would be actions, but for the half truth. I don't know. Good luck with that data. Yeah, I don't know why I get the word roommate comes out, just keeps getting in my face. Partner and roommate. But now enemy's catching my attention too. And it's the person who knows if they say the right things, they can. This is someone who has a little bit of scientific knowledge on how to manipulate your ex or whoever may be taking interest in you. I don't know. They know what to say to generate a certain response. They know, I mean, it's like my card of directions. It's somebody making a choice in what direction things go. It could be the friend who doesn't want their friend to be in a relationship because then they can go fuck bitches or do whatever. So there's benefit in killing off, or not necessarily even killing it off, but keeping it in, a suicidal, keeping it dead, keeping it blocked, keeping this person from healing. And I'm not saying you need to go back to this person. I ain't saying that shit at all. Because anybody who's playing this middleman game and not talking to you, nah. They can, this was a good idea anyway. So be grateful. But whoever the middle person is, they're keeping it dead. So let those motherfuckers be together. Let them keep talking to each other. Two dorks. And it doesn't even feel like two. It almost feels, okay. I get a sensation of like a group of energies. I'll call them that. A group of energies sitting around telling each other how to have relationships. But ain't none of them in no fucking relationship. Moving right along from this data. Lord. Growth. Everyone is not invited to the party. is all I'm saying. Growth. Everyone is not invited to that party. You can't help that. Two-Stone, you can't help that. You can't help that. Let your friend be the karma for the others who know you and are still listening to somebody else. Let them, they have to learn the lesson. That's how that works. I know this part sucks. Don't take that shit to heart. It has nothing to do with that. They are executing source code. No different than if I press a button, something different happens on the screen. No different than when you type in some shit in the chat box, it appears. It's putting out a source code based on somebody else's input. It ain't yours. Let them have that fucking experience. You're free. Be grateful for that. That is their chaos. It's not yours anymore. That is divine intervention. Move forward. Everybody don't know what a diamond looks like. Heard. Everybody don't know. They ain't supposed to know either. They ain't supposed to know. You be grateful that you got to step out of stupidity. And if your friend, the sleepwalker, showed their ass to you and you saw it, it's because you're not asleep. And so you have the ability to recognize and move over. I'm sorry, you're executing a little bit of your own widget source code. Go on over there with that. That is none of my data. It's not your fucking data at all. You learn from it. You can watch it from a distance. You'll get to see it. But you stay the fuck out of that data. Stay out of that. Yeah, it's okay. You need to address it with your... No, you don't. You need to take care of yourself. You need to get your own mental health in check. So that this isn't... Listen, if you have friends that are behind your back discussing relationships or affecting old relationships, you should be high-fiving yourself. Did it cost you any money? Because most people don't find out about how shitty their friends are until they've spent money that their friends don't want to return, or you walk in and your friend's blowing your dude or some shit like that. A lot of people have to go through some fucked up shit to discover who their friends are. So if they're all talking about you behind your back, and it didn't cost you nothing but a little bit of time and some experience and a lesson, bitch, if you don't high five yourself, you got out of there pretty fucking cheap. Ask the people who've lost whole divorce relationships, their house, the car, the dog. How many people loaned people money or gave them something of high value and they took off running with it? You can choose to be in it if you need to go back and talk to your friends. They're asleep. What the fuck are you discussing? People who make moves like that, you should consider them no different than somebody that's in the bed. Oh, and you look over and go, how the fuck did you get in my bed? I'm not asleep. Let me get the fuck up out of here with that. Like, let me leave you where I found you. Those were lessons, not blessings. The blessing is that you don't have to involve yourself. You learned. The others are walking in circles, bumping into walls. That ain't your data. Don't hope for it. Don't want it. Why would you want to walk back into chaos? Why are you trying to give clarity to chaos? You can get balance out of it, but you can't explain one to the other. Can't do that. So the beings of chaos who don't have the balls or the heart or the code, their source code maybe doesn't include clarity. It happens. We buy things all the time that aren't complete, right? I mean, look. It's a little filter, it goes over the camera. It's a little lens, give me a different view. But where's the fucking camera attached to it? Shit doesn't always come in parts together, right? So you have just enough data that you don't need to stick around that. Please don't go back into that. Move forward. Yes. They're asleep. And it's fucking rude to try to wake up sleeping people. Have some manners. I like to punish myself when I try to wake up sleeping people. Just go, ooh, wait a minute. You're asleep. I'm an asshole. Hold on. My bad. And he tiptoe out of the room. They're still having their experiences. And if they're so far back with trust and you're over that hump, stay over it. Go forward. You deserve people who put out the same energy, not, oh Lord, it's like making out with a chalkboard. You don't do that. It's weird. You already got the lessons off of it. You erase it and move on to the next class. Don't stand there making out with it, trying to explain the chalkboard to itself. You're green. You're green. And some people see you as rough and abrasive. No, you don't do that. The chalkboard has its purpose. You clean it up and leave it the way you found it. I think that is important to keeping your karma good. Don't leave all your writing on the chalkboard. Try to clean it off, because the next person's coming along who has to learn off of that too. Clean it off, leave it in good condition as best you can, move forward. Move on. 6, do you have anything for Libra and Deuce Stone? I see both of y'all going back and forth.
I'm in danger.
The fuck out of here. Right. Anything else? 6? Not Rick-rolling ourselves in love, are we? Anything else? Because Rick says, you know the rules, and so do I. Moving on.
That's a lot of damage.
We've heard that multiple times here, you guys. Multiple times during this one. That's a lot of damage. So be careful. You just got Rick-rolled by an iPhone 6. Let's not make anything else so complicated. Okay? iPhone 6 trolled you. Take the L. Take the L and go forward. It's okay. And let that be the easiest and most complicated at the same time L that you ever hold again. Let that be the worst L you ever get in life again. Done. Yes, no. Closure is what you give to yourself. I mean, like when you go into your home at night, do you stand there and wait for someone to walk up and close the fucking door and lock it? No. You close the door yourself. Same thing. When you're going into the heart of self, the heart of house, the higher self, you have to protect yourself. You got to close the door. So that's for you. Ooh, Joyanna, that's a heavy one. I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I don't want to do that heavy. Yesterday I did past life stuff. If you subscribe, I'll come back on a little bit later when I have a little more energy. Yeah. Past life stuff is zapping. And then I move way slow the rest of the day. But I'll give you half of your answer. Let's see what comes out of yes or no. Is Joanna's person a familiar from a past life? You guys are holding on for something in each lifetime. And there is a karma learning experience that you two have with each other. It involves health. Ooh. And that's why that explains your focus on this person. But there's the part of y'all's lesson with each other is maturity. Learning maturity. Learning about growth in actions. A part of the work too is learning, questioning the higher self, love. Growth is here. And then sitting here is honesty, lies. Communication in relationships is a part of y'all's lesson with each other. Doesn't mean for life. Just a part of your experience is learning communications or how to lie. I don't know, one of those two. I don't know. Somebody lies to someone. 6, do you have anything for Joyana? I don't know what that means. 6, can you give us something clearer? And I also get trolled by my own phone, so there's that. All right, you guys. See, even I can hold an L. That's my L. I'll hold it, put it in the pocket. And my phone trolls me occasionally. It happens. It trolls the chat sometimes, too. I feel like 6 wants an opportunity to try again. Say something nice for everyone. Higher thoughts. Higher love. Come on.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Okay. Well, that was, I'm sorry. I'll leave 6 alone. I think 6 is grumpy. Probably needs a nap. A little recharge. We'll stop there. We'll just stop there. That's weird. I'm gonna go have a lunch as Moose wakes up. But I will come back later on tonight, Joyana, if you want something. I don't know why you'd want to know more about your person and not for life. I don't get that feeling. I get the lesson. So unless you need to revisit the lesson, think of something else you want to know about, and we'll go over it tonight. All right, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that bell so you get all the notifications. You can be a part of future readings, too. I appreciate you guys. And remember, you are well.